know, even I didn't know this tattoo existed until a little while ago. Didn't Adrian say it was from a Fade Ranch family's training ale or something? Hall or something? I guess they actually had a lot of training halls scattered all over the country, hidden away deep in desolate mountains. Why does it always have to be in desolate mountains? Fair enough. I mean, Pearlie can run a fucking train's distance to get to the courtroom, so Phoenix, you better get back into shape. You can ride a bicycle through a flower field, right? Is this thing really all that valuable? It's kind of out. Same thing. Alright. Good shit. I think we're basically good to go. I'm surprised she doesn't have anything to say about me showing the attorney badge. Oh, it's the plant! Charlie! A quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. Must be nice to be a plant, being able to just sit in the sun and photosynthesize. Hey, Nick, no time for daydreaming. That's right, Mr. Nick, no time for daydreaming. No, until I find that urn, they're not going to give me a second apiece. I won't get to scrub my toilet. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it a long time ago. Maya watched it recently, and she said she cried all night, too. Which, I guess, is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Typical-looking Lego books are standing in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. Maybe I should actually try reading them once in a while. Hey, Nick, there's no time for reading. Yes, Mr. Nick, you can always read later. I guess I won't be getting any peace and quiet, if to even read until I find that urn. It's my desk. I don't get to use it that much, so the dust bunnies are starting to mount their assault. Maybe I should wipe them out with a few well-placed swipes in my cleaning rag. Hey, Nick, are you trying to make me upset? Yeah, Mr. Nick, if you're worried about cleaning, please leave it to me. These pearls is good at cleaning. Just better go find that urn. There's a giant building just outside this window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over and started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewaterland. And to think that 2 years ago it was just a little hotel for businessmen. Yeah, that's about it. I don't have anything left to present, and it's time to move. Anything to talk about? Okay. Later. Here we are. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything's been disturbed. Yeah, looks pretty much the same as it did last night. That guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke your head here, pal. I knew it. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. It's you, and I'm the one who shouldn't be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Are there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. What do you have any? Alright, we got it. Why do you do kiss and make up already? Hello, it's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now there's a good chance for you to try to remember it right. If it's not too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Yeah. Good to see you again, too, I guess. Oh, dear, that was a close call. She could have called him Mr. Dick. That would have been bad. Good to see you again, girls. Doc. Mr. Detective Dick, could you tell us about what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay. Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Master Mask. I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sorta kinda owe you guys. In a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from the guard at the crime scene of the crime, pal. From the crime scene of the crime. He said the urn was just stolen. Scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under camper guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who's guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Alright, let's figure out who this ace detective is. Stealing my name and thunder. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Master Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Master Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise inspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Master Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? A master of disguise. Snap, snap. I knew he goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night it was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor has cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn? Of course I did. Guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? I mentioned that on TV. Alright, let's figure out who the ace detective is. So, why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what do you like? Well, like I told you. Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. Sorry, I don't ever get any sleep. You know, Edgeworth works me all through the night. In fact, just last night. Anyway, on the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I'm gonna admit it, pal. Maybe he really isn't good as always said. Yeah, good as he says. Every time a thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Fair enough. So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. Top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Master Matt's signature emblem, pal. You can say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them. I didn't mention that in the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way you can tell if it's a calling card is real or not is by that emblem. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Thanks, I guess. That's true, he does get his own copycat. Hey, Gumshoe, look at my badge. Here, take a look at my attorney's badge. Are you still showing that cheap little thing off? A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a swab police badge, pal. I don't need that. Might as well give that a look. To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? Oh, the other items that were stolen by Master Master ones even I had heard of. They were all world-famous treasures. The Tear of Amanon, or the Crown of Bongora. The Sacred Urn of Crane Village is famous, too. Right, Pearly? Of course! Everyone in Crane Village knows about it. Sounds like we got an unpredictable thief on our hands. What about this? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night. My brain's not really working right. Somehow I don't think sleep would really fix the problem. Hey, keep it down. You might have really good hearing for all you know, and you might get mad if you're heard. I can hear everything you're saying, pal. Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal? Does the thief ever send out these to the police? No, always to the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come to us looking for help, though. That's not what happened this time. You got that right, pal. Listen up, if you guys ever get one of those calling cards, I want you to come to us right away. Got me? Yeah, sure. Oh god, what if they stole Charlie? Oh shit, that'd be terrible. I already presented the urn. Yeah. So the urn and the picture pretty much do the same things. Alright. We have profiles here. I can present myself. Pretty goofy looking face if you ask me. Hey! What are you doing carrying around with you anyway? It's not like you ever need it. She has got a point. That's kind of funny. mean, what can I say? This is my 3rd year as a young but skilled lawyer. Hi, there's Mia. Oh, that's Miss Maya Fey. She was a truly beautiful person, pal. Huh? You knew her? You knew my sis? Sure, everybody in the police force knew her. We all lost a great friend that day. Were we used to be able to present, like, the pictures? I don't think so. Mr. Scruffy Detective. I just got something in my eye. I'm not crying. What about this person? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night. My brain's not really working right. There's nothing to say about Maya, huh? It's kind of upsetting. Alright, how about Pearly? What about Pearly? What about you? What about this person? He has nothing to say about himself. I've been on this guy's tail ever since its first ice, pal. Yeah, you're doing a really good job, I can see. Listen, pal, if you want to jump high, first you gotta crouch down, right? I'm a little frustrated now, but it'll be that much sweeter when I can catch him. Anyway, that's what I keep telling myself every day. Good luck, Mr. Detective Dick. I believe in you. Oh, ain't you sweet. You're the only one that's ever said that. The only one? Kind of sad if you think about it. And Adrian. Nothing to say about Adrian, huh? Okay, fair enough. Didn't he hit on Adrian in the last one? I don't remember. I seem to recall that. No, I don't think it was Adrian. Anyway, nothing else to talk about. We can examine a little bit more. I don't think there's much to say. No clues here. Yeah, it's just the same shit. Same shit, different day. Maybe Gumshoe will have something to say about this. I kind of figured that's where the greatest treasure was going to get, like the vase. Anyway. Oh, I should have gone back to the warehouse and presented our faces to Maya. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. That's probably because it's air conditioned. To protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? The heck does that mean? Oh, I got the perfect line for him. I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Who are you, anyway? Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? The body! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Not a very advanced in their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes. That's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that has nothing but the question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, a swindler of dreams. What's he talking about? Can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me reveal what should become the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. My name is Atmey. Luke Atmey. Is detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. Name's Wright? Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Fey, a spirit medium. And I'm, Pearly Fey. I'm Maya's cousin, and, spirit medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? What is the phrase of one short of a baker's dozen come to mind for this guy? Alright. Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta get a move on. I got some things to present to Maya. Don't read too much into that. Alright. You can present the con card now. Wait, what does it say? Oh. Nothing to say about that? Okay. Fuck, get me to present it again. Alright. take a look at each of us. Boop. You're not very photogenic, are you? I guess that's the end of that conversation. That's pretty good. Sis, I really miss her. Is Mystic Mia, is she a really good lawyer? Yeah, she was awesome. She taught Nick everything he knows. You should train hard and try to make her proud, Mr. Nick. Yeah, I'll do my best. You can join me on my next trip to a freezing waterfall. I hate to break it to her, but I don't think being frozen to the bone helps in court. Alright. I'm gonna have to really buckle down and get serious. Well, you're the future master of the crane channeling technique after all. Yeah. That and I have to play the big part for my sister. Yeah, play the part of my big sister too. For Pearly, and you, Nick. What? Do I look like I was born yesterday? And Pearly. But she's 9 years old now. Oh, that's interesting. So Maya only grew up 1 year, but Pearly went up 2. So I guess Pearly was right on the cusp of getting her birthday. Huh. Pearly is such a cutie, isn't she, Nick? Yep. And she's smart too, just like yours truly. She's got quite a future ahead of her. I bet she could be president someday. A president that can channel past presidents. Huh. That just might actually come in handy. That would. They could all yell at you. She certainly seems grateful to you, Nick. Well, she was in a pretty tight spot during that terrible ordeal. Actually, I'm grateful to her, too. Sounds like you're not telling me something. I'm gonna take a good look at the case file next chance I get. And Gumshoe. So what do you think about this person? Well, he didn't think anything about me. I think the saying I'm looking for is never seen them before in my life. Never seen Gumshoe in his life. Alright. That's kind of funny. Luke? Nothing to say about these people. Fair enough. That's funny. Never seen Gumshoe. Poor guy. Well, you know, Gumshoe said the exact same thing, that he never saw them. Anyway. The basement warehouse. Hey, look, I have an attorney's badge. I am sorry I can't be more helpful, but I have no interest to save it. I have no interest save that to finding evidence against my arch rival. That was terrible. Nah, it's okay. I think it's just being a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style. Piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, that was Atmey who was talking. So, Nick. Thanks, Maya. Like you said, I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog. That was a terrible group of information. Alright, the Trevor. Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your own. Thank you, Detective Atmey. I'm counting on you. The final round between Detective Atmey and Master Mask is set to begin. Still, there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, I don't forget he managed to... Don't forget he managed to retrieve the treasure from his last heist. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded the introductory from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? Yeah, thanks. He's using a magnifying glass as a monocle? Odd. I'm sorry, I don't give a shit about that. Probably has something to say about the calling card. Master Mask calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive. But I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised you see it in the possession of such a top-secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace beer medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. What's up? No. That's okay. Nope. No. No. Oh, God. Hey, Alexa. Interruptions. She has nothing to say about that, I hear you. Alexa, interrupt me.
sorry. I didn't understand the question I heard.
Well, oh well.
Yes, indeed. I think you could learn to be like you, my fellow ace professionals.
I don't know if we really want this guy to like us. Ever. Anything to... no, I already did that again. This guy has a pretty funny face. Anyway. Profiles. Boop. Anything to say about me? That's pretty amazing, the way you're able to tell what I do for a living.
Oh, it's elementary, my dear Wright. Elementary. If you're really interested, the first clue was the hair. It points backwards. It shows you're prepared to take on an attack, such as from a criminal, for example. From the clothes, I knew you weren't a policeman, so I deducted you were a lawyer. After a combination of cold logic and intuition, Zavadi! Only the truth remains.
Wow. Impressive.
Or maybe he just took a look at your attorney pad through your laptop. Genius.
Fair enough. Maya? So how do you know I was a spirit medium?
Oh, that was child's play.
First, your hair. It's not the type of the one you see every day, but red enchanting, almost otherworldly. I thought it likely you were either a fortune teller or a spirit medium, but I didn't quite detect the wisdom one usually sees from a fortune teller. And so, Zavadi! There left only one possibility.
Well, they also have a bio about me on the treasury exhibit poster. As for this child,
Zavadi! Elementary school students.
Wow, that's bright. I can also see that you will be a middle school student within the next few years.
That's incredible!
No doubt about it. This guy is good. Now you can see, however, my reputation as an ace detective.
Gumshoe?
Oh, him. Yes, well, I saw him earlier. That wretched detective has to let the thief slip through his fingers every single time.
Wretched, huh?
Now that I think about it, I wonder if they aren't working together. If you ask me, look at me. I believe the two of them are co-conspirators.
If Detective Gumshoe heard that, he'd probably cry. He is a surprisingly sensitive guy. Adrian Andrews?
Ah, the charming young lady responsible for security, Miss Adrian Andrews.
Huh? You know her?
Yes, well, I should. She was the person who hired me for this job. A very intelligent woman. After all, she hired Detective Luke Atmey, did she not? I'm not entirely convinced that was the intelligent move on her part.
And finally, well, two people. Luke Atmey.
This person is Zavadi, a great ace detective. Am I correct?
But I was the one asking you.
His photo simply isn't enough information. I'm afraid I can't be absolutely certain. But the intelligence in those eyes indicate a man of deep wisdom and insight.
Stop messing around, Nick, and just ask him already. But this guy is scary. Alright, and finally.
This will surely be Master Mask's finalized. Last time I came close, I managed to retrieve the stolen treasure. Mark my words, this criminal of humanity will be found guilty in due time. And then I, who got me, ace detective, will dance with joy.
I have no clue what you're babbling about, but I guess I'll find out soon. I wonder if she can figure out something about Mia. Probably not. Oh shit, he can!
This woman, she is true beauty.
You don't say.
I would be honored if you would introduce her to me. I assure you, Sir Lawyer, that my interest is strictly professional.
This guy's even creepier than I thought.
I assure you, my dear, all ace detectives are perfect gentlemen.
Well, that's a bit of a shame. No, don't want to show her me. No, that's okay. Alright. That's funny how you can say something about every one of the things you can present. Alright, let's actually talk to the guy. So were you really as famous as you say?
Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Master Mask's arch enemy, the ace detective, Luke Atmey. At this moment, there are two mighty figures who loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other, the angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this villain ever since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Master Mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news and the great people of the town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved to them, it's not that much. So in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Master Mask. And keep it simple, please. Think about how I devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of the store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here? In Lordly Taylor? Naturally. Wherever Master Mask goes, you will find Atmey laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps. More like the mask is out eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. So much dialogue! Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received a request for my services 20 days ago. It was 10 days ago that we received Master Mask's calling card. Huh? You hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes. You see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, so is Detective. That I am. I set a trap for the thief right in this warehouse, and waited for him alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? Got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away. I always operate alone and unconcealed. Out of the sight of others. Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through the entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sir. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he is rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though you thought someone came through here those doors last night, our precious room still somehow vanished from under your nose? That's just not possible. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you're so much dialogue. Pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure that's right. We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you should discover something of value, return then to my office. To my office of Earthly Delights, the Atmey Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Jerry Lewis. Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office, too. Take me with you, okay? Dun, 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 dun. This is some good music.
Alright, let's see what we got here. That pathetic-looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the secret urn in it! Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there.
Oh, why work so hard to make that box? Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya. What's that supposed to mean? pattern had always been on stand in the widening way of Fay Manor, so there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd been better if Master Mask had taken the box too.
He just left the box. He's like, this is a shitty ass box. On the ground it goes.